What's up, guys? Sam here for a different type of video. Well, it's becoming the cold months in the year, and that means tricking is pretty hard for me to pull off. So that means even training at all, it's actually been like 15 days since I've done a flip. So I've been doing a lot of body weight stuff instead, like handstands. And so I just want to share some easy calisthenic stuff that you can learn to do probably pretty quickly so you can get stronger even if you're not doing your preferred form of exercise, which for me is tricking. So 3 good calisthenic exercises to build strength and also that are not that hard. So, all right, number 1. First thing we got here, frog stand / the crow if you know it from yoga. Basically, in a brief demonstration, all you do is get your arms, you can bend them so your elbows are flaring out a bit. I'll show you from a few different angles too. And all you do, there's 2 ways I've seen done. There's one where you put your knees on the outside of your elbow, and there's one where I've seen you put it more on top of your elbow. Do whichever one you prefer. They're pretty similar in difficulty, but here's what it looks like. You basically just put them on, get the weight onto your hands and shoulders, and you just kind of lean forward such that your feet are no longer doing anything, and then you're here. Pretty easy, pretty beginner stuff, but it does actually help you get stronger. I'll show you the other way too. Also, from the front, this is what it looks like. The way I usually do it is on the outside here, like this. Sweet, nothing difficult. And if you want to do it the other way, the more yoga way, just put your knees on top instead of on the side. Another thing I really love about the frog stand / crow is that it's a good progression for handstands, but also once you can do a handstand and you're strong, you can start in a frog and then push up into a handstand. Play a video of that now, and then we shall move on to the next one. This next one is a bit more difficult, but it's not that bad. You can probably get it relatively quickly if you're already strong, and if not, doing that frog stand will help with this. It's called the elbow lever. I think it came from breakdancing, and let me tell you, this move definitely suffocates you a bit, but it is good for strength and looking cool, if that's what you're into. So, hands down, both of them, either sideways or more backwards turned, just not forward. That's really all that matters. You do that, and you notice that if you lean forward, don't put your body down, your elbows bend like that. That platform that you're making there is what you're going to rest your body on top of. And you're going to go flat out with your body, extend, and try to balance from there. So, elbows down, bend them, stick them into your abdomen, lean forward, and then pull up. A bit more difficult, but not too bad. I'll show you this from kind of a diagonal angle so you can see more what's going on. There you go. Elbow lever. You can use this as a great way to build even more strength than the frog stand. And once you get good at it, you can do it with one arm, which is the real feat of strength that will impress all your friends. Now, I doubt I'm going to be able to do this on the fly, but I'll give it a whirl. I guess not, but you know what I mean. So, last one. Alright, so this one is by far the hardest of all of these. It requires a good amount of core strength, even leg strength, as well as shoulders. It's called the L-sit. Now, if you're not good at this, or it's too difficult, try doing off of something. So I see a cooler over here. I'll demonstrate off of that in a sec, but having a ledge for your legs to hang off of is a great progression if you can't quite get it yet. But all you do is put your hands down next to you, around your shoulders and back out. And really all you do is just push up so that you kind of float off the ground. You got to pull your legs up. That's where a lot of the core activation comes from. Pretty hard, so I probably won't be able to talk during it, so L-sit. It's great. L-sit is awesome for building strength everywhere. The more advanced version of the L-sit is called the V-sit. All you do for the V-sit is you change the angle of your legs and you push your body forward a bit to make it your legs here and this being your hips, right? Normally it's like this, now you go like this. Much harder. I can't quite pull it off yet, but I'll give it a try. V-sit. After an L sit, of course. L, V. I can only hold it for a second or two. There you go. Okay, so this is recorded after. That doesn't really matter though, but I wanted to demonstrate properly how you use a table or a couch or literally anything to help with L-sit progressions. So if you're doing it on flat ground and you can't get your feet off or something's not working, do something like this where you can sit down, and then it's much easier to practice when you can give yourself some leeway. You could even do it tucked for a start, just to get some strength up. And then slowly work on extending and flattening out. And that is how you use your objects and environment to your advantage. And, oh, you thought I was done, but I actually have a bonus one. How could I make a calisthenics video without mentioning handstands? Handstand is pretty much the most fundamental skill for literally anything, tricking, gymnastics, parkour, calisthenics. So, handstand. Handstand deserves its own video, and I think I've made one, but I'll probably redo it now that I'm better. Well, that's what it sounds like. All you do is try to balance using only your hands. There's a lot of different ways you can shape your body. Some people, or in some instances, it looks like a banana with your back, but generally you want to work towards straight body posture. Hopefully I'll be able to do this on the first try, but if not, I'll throw in a clip of me doing it successfully after. There you go. So, all the skills that I've taught you really work into each other. You know, tuck, planche. Oh, I didn't even do that in this video, but tuck, planche is pretty advanced, so I'm gonna skip that. But the frog sit / crow, L sit, elbow lever, V sit even, handstands, they all will work on each other if you just start doing it. You'll get a lot stronger, be able to hold yourself up a lot. So if you're interested in making yourself stronger with your own body weight, these moves are a good place to start. And I recommend you do. So enjoy.